Mabuhay, this is Bob from Love Beyond the Sea, a channel for marriage-minded men. How long will it take a Filipina to love you? How long? Many men pursue a Filipina when it has become apparent what they are looking for in a wife can't be easily found in their own country. They may be harboring doubts that any woman could love them, and that's what I want to talk to you about today. They have probably heard that Filipinas aren't that picky when it comes to looks and age, and they wonder if that could be true. I married a woman from the Philippines back in 2015. Please subscribe to Love Beyond the Sea, and I will relate what I have learned over the years and have been applying in my own marriage to a Filipina that I married back in 2015 after being alone for a very, very long time, but not giving up. I can't tell you how glad I am that I didn't give up, even as I was seemingly hoping against hope. However, what I say in this video, I think will probably disappoint you, maybe anger you, but I don't want that to dissuade you. I just want to be realistic. It was a surreal experience getting to know a Filipina online, marrying her in less than 8 weeks, and have someone to look forward to chatting with twice a day and some more time on the weekends. Before I knew it, I asked her if she would marry me. Then I ran out and bought a ring and decided to meet her for the first time and get married. What an experience. And I must pinch myself, and other times I must pinch her to see if this isn't just a dream, but it's a dream come true. One of the statements I remember from my wife back in those early days was that we would start our lives over. She said the past is the past, and we will start a new life together. And I needed to hear that, and that's how it's been. A new way of life with new challenges that reveal character and test both of us, which is a good thing. And that's going to be a very important thing here, when we're talking about how long it would take for her to love you. If a man makes a sensible choice, he can find someone who will appreciate him and in time love him. A Filipina isn't exactly selling herself to the highest bidder. She is willing to marry an older foreigner to get what she feels she can't get back home, like security, maybe a man who will appreciate her, be committed to her. And I can't blame anyone for that. And that, though, is merely opportunity. Nothing wrong with it, but that isn't love. Love takes time, even when you're just getting married. As for love, yes, you might want to sit down for this. A Filipina could love you. It isn't a foregone conclusion that marrying a woman, even a younger woman from the Philippines, can't be successful. But, in my opinion, real love requires risk. A lot of people don't want to do that anymore these days. True love requires extreme patience, the ability to forgive and sacrifice. If she is going to love you, she will need those qualities. And if you are to love her, you will need those qualities. To hear she loves you now, after a short time before marriage, I say no. I don't think she does. And men say this all the time. I met her a month ago and she says she loves me. That really doesn't matter. She's saying that because you want to hear it. And she knows you want to hear it. I doubt many couples before marriage love each other. I think they do, but love isn't something you can say without having proved it first. Couples don't get a wedding ceremony because they love each other, and the pastor says, well, they love each other, so they're going to get married and keep loving each other. They do it because they are vowing to love each other, and that's what the overseer or official or minister at the wedding is doing. He's saying, now you have to vow or promise or pledge to love each other from that point forward, regardless of how you felt before. The love has to start when you are married. Anything previously might not have even been love. Could be infatuation, opportunity, fear of being alone, the need for money, sex, and so on. Love isn't having fun. Don't stand up, sit down. Love isn't having fun, sharing values, laughing, the things we think about when there is no friction. You will know you love her, and she will know she loves you when your expectations for them are dashed. They don't happen. During mistreatment, not talking about abuse, when needs are not met and you're not getting along and you feel nothing for your spouse. And that's great. Here, right here, is where you get to love each other during the ugliness of times. And it is going to happen. Think about that terrible divorce rate we have in this country. I would say don't worry about being loved. And this is my philosophy too, personally. Don't worry about being loved. Be concerned about showing love. Maybe you get it reciprocated. Maybe you don't. In my opinion, proving love is revealed by enduring the tough times for a relatively long time. Let's say 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years, good place to start in evaluating whether there's any love there or not. Early on, things are great, but real life sets in and difficulty sets in, perhaps hateful words and possibly even disloyalty. Sickness, health, prosperity, poverty, gain, loss. The Bible says that love endures all things. In 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 7, that describes what authentic love is. And it's very daunting, very challenging, but that is what love looks like. I've heard because we love each other, we are going to get a divorce. We just are too incompatible. Marrying a woman from another country far away is going to come with incompatibilities. Like you got an age gap, there will be incompatibilities. Different cultural upbringing, there are incompatibilities. A man must be careful. But I do think you can eventually find love in the Philippines. The men that do are looking to take care of their wife, not to take advantage of them. We cannot make someone love us. That's impossible. But we can control us. We can motivate ourselves to love someone. And let's say that for now I'll define love as doing what somebody needs, meeting their needs at our loss, giving them their best at our loss, and lead by example. Perhaps we will be loved in return. But that is frequently not the case in many marriages, seemingly anywhere. So I don't believe that they loved each other before. I don't really like the terminology falling out of love. I do think it's black and white. You are determined to love each other or not. You're determined to go to work and work hard and be on time, or you aren't. Because love is an action. It's a thing you do. It's a thing you vow to do when you get married. And it's not something that should be just used very loosely. Like, Filipina might say, well, you're guapo or handsome. I doubt they really mean that too. But they certainly don't mean it when they say they love you and you haven't put together 5, 10, 15 years of struggles and successes to be able to know for sure. And some people, occasionally, after being married for 20 years, you'll hear, or 30 years, you'll hear they got divorced. And, well, I'm talking about love that is consistent. You can't force someone to love you, but they can't force you not to love them. So I can't tell you, and by the way, please leave a comment here if you're still even with me. I can't tell you before an extended period of time if a Filipina will love you, but she can. It's possible. And this isn't anything you didn't already know, but didn't want to think about. Marriage is the best place to love and be loved, and is worth the difficulties. And I am certainly happy to have married my love beyond the sea.